Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors. They are the champions. Stephen Curry wins the Finals MVP. And what a game this was. The Celtics jump out early. You knew they were going to put up a fight, but the Warriors would weather the storm and end the first quarter with the lead. They would go on a 21-0 run going into the second quarter, and then they would never look back. And it was actually embarrassing. The Celtics had to call 2 timeouts early in this second quarter, within a minute of each other, because the Warriors were going crazy. There goes another turnover for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's got to work on his handle this offseason. He's got to learn how to dribble because he cannot get to his spots to score. He's always getting ripped. We saw that in the Heat series. Oladipo ripped him 4 times in the same game. Jason Tatum, he's got to work on his playmaking skills because his role is now being defined on this team. He's got to be able to get their offense going. But right now, he is not ready for prime time. He only scored 13 points tonight. Draymond Green, a defender, he had 12 points in this game. So that just shows you how bad Tatum played. And the Celtics all series long, the entire finals, they were waiting for Tatum to flip the switch. The greatest playmakers in NBA history, they're always able to get their game going when their team needs them the most. But he could never get it going. And because he turns the ball over so much, he can't really initiate the offense either. That was a savage 3 for Curry, and he says, ring me. He knows he's going to get the ring. Celtics are down by 20 on their home floor in Game 6. We got to give our props to Andrew Wiggins. He locked up Jason Tatum in this series. Terrific defense. I think Tatum might have only scored a handful of times in the finals when Wiggins was defending him. Most of the time he misses badly. Sometimes he airballs. Sometimes he travels because he's so just in a hurry. And for Curry, this finals MVP, it means everything. Because a lot of people, when they're talking about him, when they're debating him, they always say he doesn't have a finals MVP. They use that against him, but he has it now. Curry won a championship before Durant got there, with Durant, and then after Durant leaves. It just shows how great of a player Curry is, because this system built around him and around his dangerous three-point attack, they're able to rotate in other players. The core of this team is still the same. It's Curry, it's Clay, it's Draymond, but they're able to rotate in all the other role players, and the system still works. So back then, the first time they won the championship, they had Harrison Barnes, they had Andrew Bogut. Now today, they have Andrew Wiggins instead of Barnes. They've got Looney, they got Jordan Poole coming out of nowhere, they got Otto Porter, Gary Payton. Curry is such a dangerous threat on the court that the other players, it doesn't really matter that much. They will get guys to fit into the system, they'll develop them. This is amazing. This was the year to beat the Warriors because the one weakness they had was that they weren't a big team. They didn't have size. But next season, James Wiseman, he might be healthy. He's the size. So imagine having to deal with all of this on the perimeter. Curry, Poole, Clay, and then the guy rolling to the basket is Wiseman, who can dunk it. Or if you switch, then he's in the post doing hook shots. Because Wiseman is more of a scoring big. Looney, he actually played great. He had a great NBA Finals, a great playoffs. He's very durable. They said that he played every game this season, but he's not an offensive guy. You don't go into the post to get points from him. But Wiseman, you can do that. You can let him go score sometimes. So the Warriors are going to be a better team next year. The Celtics, I don't think they're going to be better next year. This was their year. They needed to seize this opportunity, but they couldn't stay focused. They were able to execute their game plan, pounding the paint only 2 times. They were up 2-1. They lost 3 games in a row. They're going to look back at this series, and they're really going to say, wow, we blew it. We blew a golden opportunity. Next season, the Warriors are definitely the favorites to repeat. And the narrative, this is going to be an interesting narrative. It's Curry versus LeBron. Who can win a 5th championship first? Stephen Curry or LeBron James? They're tied in championships right now. The race for the 5th ring. This is going to be something else to watch. Let me know what you think in the comments section. We got the switch, 5 seconds. MJ for the win. MJ for the win! Oh, let's get it. Durant. This all. Oh, that is the best game winner ever. Get in this poster, Durant. Ooh.